Welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. It's Marvin speaking. We're just going to go back to the Jack O'Sullivan case. And this is from Bohr Media News. And they're also covering Jack O'Sullivan went missing. And his mum and dad's actually talking on this. I do think that in this case, I think it needs a lot more coverage. And the route he took, it's a busy area, so I just believe someone knows something. Let's have a little look at the video.
More than 3 months on, no one is any closer to finding him. That night, Jack left a party here on Hotwells Road. He tried to flag down a taxi, but it was already on another job, so he walked round to here near the Chef's Table restaurant and flagged down another car, but that one wasn't a taxi at all. He was then caught on CCTV in this area at around 3:15 a.m. and for a long time that was the last sighting of him. Fast forward to today and his family have formally complained to the police about their handling of his disappearance.
To be honest with you, I don't think the police dealt with it kind of well. I just think they think that he'd fallen in the water, had an accident, couldn't find him, and exhausted all their avenues. And I think they could have been, more checks could have been done of people at the party or the guy he had an altercation with. Apparently, the police didn't really arrest or take anything further. That's what I've heard.
Partly because several weeks later, when looking through CCTV footage herself, Jack's mum found him on camera twice more, once walking along the Plimsoll Bridge back towards Hotwells, and then again at the Hotwells end, walking along this bit of the flyover. Then asking to see more footage from a different camera, it transpired the police had never got hold of it, and it then emerged he wasn't placed on a national missing persons list for weeks despite repeated requests. Since day one, the police have been working on the assumption that he's gone in the water, but so far nothing has been found to back up that hypothesis.
Totally, absolutely totally. This, I keep saying it, is one of the most strangest cases I've ever seen. And I've looked into a lot of other YouTubers and people who have been talking about it since day one, longer than myself. And they're saying it's pretty odd. I think there are people out there that know what happened to him. And he said that it could have been a hit and run accident. But where is he if that actually happened at the end of the day? You know, what, is someone going to think, oh, Jesus, I might have killed this guy and bundled into a car? I just don't think so. That's taken too much of a chance. Something happened to him, I believe. And like I said, they've searched that water. He's never found. A body was never found. It just tells me there's just something not right. And where his phone, he picked up, a friend rang him, he said hello, and the phone went dead after that. That is strange. That tells me he could have been with somebody else.
We've just asked the police, if you provide us the evidence, then we could accept something like that. It's not that we're an unaccepting family. We just need to base things on fact. We've suggested to the police that other hypothesis, and their answer is, well, there's no evidence that backs this up. But then our response is, but there's no evidence that backs up that he's gone into the water either. So, we're in a limbo state, really.
A friend of the family has now funded through donations a £20,000 reward for any information that leads to Jack, convinced as they are that someone must know something.
The purpose of the reward is to find out if someone has got a piece of information that leads directly to the finding of Jack. We believe that somebody out there does know something about what happened to him that night. And hopefully this might flesh that out.
I'm going to be honest, I think someone does know something. Look at the cars. It's even busy. Someone had done a night video some weeks back at the end of the day, and it's just as busy as it is in the day. This guy must have been seen, and people, have to go back over, their cams they've got in their cars, or other footage from CCTV. Someone knows something. But the thing is, they say that, the police, but like I said, his mum, Jack's mum, still has to go into the police station now, doesn't she, with, more information, or call them or email them and stuff. So it proves to me that, I wouldn't say given up on this case, because I know the police don't do that, but I just think they've exhausted all avenues and they think that he went into the river. I wouldn't say so, to be honest. I would have thought so, because like I said, his phone last, like I said, ping, or when someone rang him, was away from that river. So it's either someone had his phone and something happened, or he did go, like I said, into the river. But that would be, with me personally, that would be my second or third thing which I think probably which have happened, to Jack. But it is sad, and I just hope that the family get some information sooner rather than later. Let me know what you think, people.